What's up, Crushers? Janine here with Nature's Crush Handmade, where we are inspired by the genius of nature and we harness all that natural goodness into a product for you. We're doing something a little bit different today. I'm actually going to be interviewing a person who I feel is a member of my team. Her name is Nichole, and she is a virtual assistant or a VA. So I wanted to interview her because there's a lot of you out there that are like me, who are small business owners and are entrepreneurs, and you have to wear many hats during the course of a day. And sometimes it's nice to be able to have that person that you can rely on to help take a load off of you. So I wanted to interview her, ask her some questions, and see perhaps how she can become a member of your team as well. So Nichole, thank you for doing this interview with me.
It's a pleasure.
Good.
Thank you.
Well, we're going to ask a few questions.
Okay.
And the first question is, what exactly is a VA? What is a virtual assistant?
That's a good question, Janine. A lot of people don't realize what a virtual assistant is. A virtual assistant would be any type of work done remotely for a small business owner. So, say for instance, a sales rep, they may need phone service coverage from 9 to 5, or they may need calendar management, making appointments, confirming appointments, or even, say for instance, a person who is selling themselves, they need to find speaking engagements. So I would do the research and put out I guess, talk to the people who handle their podcast, and then nicely invite my client onto their show.
Oh, nice. I didn't even think about that aspect of it. Okay, that's wonderful.
Yes, it's a lot of fun.
Yes. So, well, you know what? This goes into the next question because I'm going to tell you what she actually does for me, how she helps me out. But my next question will lead into that. So your second question is, how would a VA benefit a small business owner like myself?
All right. Well, the most important thing that a small business owner is looking for is getting their time. So that's what we're trying to do. Virtual assistant is saving them, or they're basically buying back their time to be able to spend time on their hobbies, spend time with their family, or even just spend time in their business pursuing the things that they like about their business. Say for instance, most creative entrepreneurs, they are wanting just to do their craft. They don't want to do the invoicing. They don't want to do the scheduling appointment. They like to go and talk about their products, but they don't want to do the admin part of it. And that's where I come in.
Absolutely, and I will attest to that. Nichole has been extremely instrumental for me and she has to remind me, I'm not going to, as an entrepreneur, because we do wear those hats, we tend to feel like we have to do everything. So she nicely reminds me on a regular basis. As a matter of fact, we had to schedule a meeting after this interview. She reminds me of what she can take off my plate for me. So, for instance, because I am a soap maker and a product maker, she stays on me as far as staying on task. So I want to acquire more wholesale accounts. So she's helping me to get those lists of potential companies that I can perhaps talk to, and she stays on me as far as getting our kits together. She mails the kits out for me. She follows up for me. Set up times for me and the other potential business owner to carry my product to meet. So if I had to do everything that she's currently doing for me, I would not be as far, and I'm not far along, trust me, I'm still in the growing phase, but I think that I'm definitely further along due to the efforts of having Nichole working with me. So extremely beneficial, and that's why I wanted to interview her, to let everyone else know that you don't have to do it all by yourself.
You don't. Not at all. That's what virtual assistants are here for. And just to tag on that, Janine, the other thing about it is a lot of times with virtual assistants already having the skills to be able to do it, they can do it a lot quicker than someone that's focused on their craft. It takes them, a lot of times it may take them a little bit longer to do things, which then puts more time into that as opposed to, even like say for instance podcasting, editing it. That takes a lot of time. But then if you have someone else doing it, and maybe someone that does it a lot, they can do it a lot quicker than someone who's just doing it for themselves.
Very true. Absolutely true. There's a lot that I don't know, and that learning curve just takes too long when I could be doing something else that is more beneficial for the company, something that's money earning for the company. Exactly, where I can give to someone who already knows how to do it, bam, knock it out, move on. Whatever her costs are far outweigh the time I had to spend learning how to do it and then finally implementing it. So definitely beneficial. All right, so the last question I have for you, Nichole, is what type of services do you offer?
That's a good question, because that goes with many hats.
Yes.
So like I mentioned earlier, calendar management, email management, which would be we'll probably fall into kind of social media management as well, because a lot of times, again, people don't have time to really, they want to talk to their guests and answer all the questions, but when you have a big clientele, that's a lot of people and a lot of time that you're spending on that, just answering questions. So we can do that. We can work on bookkeeping, invoicing. The list just goes on. Like I said, it's just remote work. So there are probably things that I'm not thinking of that would probably fall under our umbrella. Podcasting, editing, research, and like I said, finding speaking engagements are just some of the many things that we can do.
And I can add accountability onto that list, because although she's not there to babysit you per se, but if you give her an assignment, she's going to make sure she is going to follow through and make sure that you stay on top of that task. So it does give you a form of accountability as well, to making sure that, okay, yes, I did say I wanted to do this. She's asking, she's going to need information or product or whatever from you. So in order for you to fulfill that assignment, you've got to be on top of what you said you wanted to do, because there's someone else that is waiting for you to do what you're supposed to do. So
just to inject one more thing to me, and it's not so much, a lot of times people are like virtual assistants and they're kind of focused maybe on a financial part or whatever. I really enjoy working with people, and then on top of that, I just like this, because I like working with people and helping people. I just like to see them be successful, and I like to treat them as as I would want to be treated. So it's just it's fun working with people when you're trying to help them grow their business, or they're maybe have worked 2-3 years in their business, and now they really can see the need for a VA,
right.
And then they're like, okay, I need a VA because I can save so much time doing this and this and this. So it's enjoyable to me. I really do find enjoyment in it. So when I'm nagging you, that's not really the enjoyment part of nagging.
It's not a nag,
but it's fun.
Not. Yeah.
Just knowing that we're working together to get to a certain goal.
Absolutely, and that's exactly why I do consider her to be a team member. So she's not working 100% for Nature's Crush Handmade. However, she is so beneficial in the day-to-day activities of what I do that I do consider her to be a team member. And so I appreciate you so much.
Well, thank you.
And I did this because I figured I had to share you with other people, more people. I know you have other assignments, but I feel that other people could benefit, from the services that you do offer.
Well, thank you.
So, with that being said, if they want to reach you, how would they do so?
Well, they can either call me. The phone number is 470-289-1626. As you can see, I don't call myself. And then they can email me at va2help.usucceed@gmail.com, or you can
say that again, just in case they missed that.
Okay. So it's V as in Victor, A as in Apple, the number 2 help, HELP, just the letter U, succeed@gmail.com. And then also we will have our Instagram page up, and that would be va2help.u.succeed. Would be our Instagram page as well.
And I'll put all of that information wherever you're seeing this. I'll make sure that it's in the description, or I have I'll tag her so that you can quickly access her and to find out more about her services and contact her. So again, I thank you. As you notice, we are sitting outside. It is
a
beautiful day. We had planned on doing this interview, I guess about 2 weeks now.
Yes.
And today was so pretty, so we had to do this outside. We have to do it outside. We're in Georgia, and I don't know what the temperature actually is. I think it's supposed to get up close to 70 to get today.
Wow.
And it's February 4th, y'all.
We were wearing coats.
Yes.
Coats last week, so.
Freezing our tail off last week.
If you come to Georgia, it's bipolar.
Yeah, just a little bit. But I'm happy it's bipolar because today I get to sit out here and drink my tea and do this interview with her. So we're going to let you guys go. But again, the links to how to reach her will be on in the description somewhere. And also, if you wanted to check out anything that I'm doing with the Nature's Crush Handmade and all our products, I will also have a link there. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we will talk to you later.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Precious.